Since the dawn of its existence, the Isle of Sri Lanka has been bestowed with an ancient heritage second to none. For centuries past, the island's exotic treasures have attracted explorers from all parts of the globe, beckoning to them to venture forth and discover its most treasured secrets. Architecture in Sri Lanka stems from a time that precedes the years of imperial conquest, an era of creative genius long forgotten yet forever etched in stone to last for generations, only to be hidden by the legends that surround their mysterious origins. From these depths emerged the many talents that made up what is now referred to as the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects, a chartered body of skilled professionals with a vision for the future. Established in 1957 as the Ceylon Institute of Architects, the organization was incorporated as the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects in 1976. Hence, the SLIA was called upon to perform important public duties while taking on the responsibilities of educating architects for a professional qualification. The SLIA Amendment Law, established in 1996, vested Power India Institute to form an Architects Registration Board in 1997, whereby all those who practice architecture in Sri Lanka were required to register, thus becoming the national association governing the profession in the country. SLIA is governed by a 20-member council headed by the president of the SLIA. SLIA has the following boards: Professional Affairs Board, Board of Architectural Education, Board of Architectural Publications, Architects Registration Board, Board of Management. The SLIA is also home to the prestigious 14-member College of Past Presidents. SLIA has a total membership of 830 to date. There are 4 honorary fellow members, 2 honorary members, 82 fellows, 507 associates, 7 registered members, 137 graduates, and 91 students. Since its Silver Jubilee in 1982, SLIA announced the implementation of its events to be held annually. Subsequently elevated to the honorary status of a national conference, the annual events of SLIA have since been inaugurated by heads of state, prime ministers, and other eminent personalities. The annual Architects Exhibition is one of the most successful and responsive exhibitions held in Sri Lanka. Members' and students' work are displayed for public viewing, and the SLIA presents awards to architects and building trades at the exhibition, followed by a fellowship ball hosted exclusively by the SLIA for its members. SLIA is represented at the following Sri Lankan organizations: the Organization of Professional Associations, Chamber of Construction Industry, the Institute of Construction Training and Development, Urban Development Authority, Condominium Management Authority. The SLIA is consistent in its efforts to provide both its members and affiliates with a series of mandatory exhibitions, regional seminars, and workshops, both locally and internationally throughout each working annum. In 1999, the SLIA established the Colombo School of Architecture, a center engineered to train and produce fully fledged architects under the able guidance of the SLIA's professional body. SLIA is a member of the following international organizations: the International Union of Architects, the Commonwealth Association of Architects, the Architects Regional Council Asia, the South Asian Regional Cooperation of Architects. The variety of projects in the SLIA's portfolio reflects the body's focus on context, function, and design. Each is a unique response derived from specific project conditions. The professional experience of the architects affiliated to the SLIA encompasses corporate, retail, industrial, and residential projects. The achievements of these architects have propelled them into the global arena, where many of them received widespread international recognition, least of which are the works of Sri Lanka's most celebrated architect. Winner of the prestigious Aga Khan Award, Geoffrey Bawa's work made a tremendous impact on architecture in the Asian region and is still unanimously celebrated by experts of architecture worldwide. In his effort to design a new parliamentary complex, Bawa dredged a swampy site to create an island at the center of a large artificial lake. He then allowed the structure to emerge through an asymmetric arrangement of copper roofs afloat on a string of terraces rising out of the water. In Kandalama, Bawa visualized an aesthetic jungle palace twisting about a stony protrusion on the edge of an ancient water tank. Today, not only is the SLIA the nation's apex body for architecture, it is also responsible for promoting, practicing, and above all, educating the interest, welfare, and active rights of the architectural profession in Sri Lanka, sailing through into the future as it carries this pearl of a nation into the threshold of architecture and design in the 21st century.